What keeps you awake at night as we step further into 2024? As we stride deeper into this year, there are pressing issues that loom large, casting long shadows on our collective future. This isn't a case of out of sight, out of mind. These concerns are real, tangible, and demand our attention. First on our list is climate change, the unwelcome guest that's overstayed its welcome. Then comes healthcare, a concern that's become even more vital in a post-pandemic world. Economic stability is the third item on our list. In a world of boom and bust, maintaining a steady keel is a challenge we can't ignore. Political instability, an unsettling dance of power and influence, follows closely. Lastly, we have technological disruption, a double-edged sword that cuts both ways, bringing progress and upheaval in equal measure. Understanding these concerns and their potential impacts is crucial for our future. So join us as we delve into these issues, guided by insights from industry experts. Climate change, a phrase that evokes a multitude of emotions and debates. It's a topic that's been heating up conversations, no pun intended, in every corner of the globe. In the simplest of terms, climate change refers to the long-term alteration of temperature and typical weather patterns in a place. And let's make no mistake about it, it's happening now, and it's happening fast. Our planet is getting warmer, and this warming is causing drastic alterations to our climate system. This change, largely driven by human activities, notably the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, has led to an increase in greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. The result? A warmer Earth. The impacts of climate change are far-reaching and potentially devastating. We're talking about more frequent and severe weather, such as storms, heat waves, floods, and droughts. Rising sea levels that threaten coastal communities and ecosystems. Changes in rainfall patterns leading to water shortages and problems in food production. And let's not forget the impact on biodiversity, with many species facing extinction. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are ongoing efforts globally to tackle this issue. Environmental scientists and activists are at the forefront, providing insights and pushing for changes. They're advocating for cleaner, more sustainable energy sources, like wind and solar power. They're pushing for stricter regulations on industries contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. They're promoting reforestation efforts and the protection of our existing forests. These efforts are crucial, but they also highlight the need for collective action. This is not an issue that can be solved by a single country or a group of scientists. It requires global cooperation and commitment. It requires each and every one of us to make changes in our daily lives. As the Earth's temperature continues to rise, so does the urgency of our actions. The clock is ticking, and the time for debate is over. It's time to act on climate change. Health, they say, is wealth. But what happens when health becomes a luxury? We find ourselves in 2024 grappling with a global healthcare crisis, a landscape fraught with issues that range from access to affordability, from quality to equity. It's a complex and multifaceted problem, one that demands our attention and action. Across the globe, millions of people are denied access to basic healthcare. For them, the path to wellness is not just long, but often inaccessible. The reasons are many, from geographical remoteness to socioeconomic barriers. The result is the same. Health, a fundamental right, remains an unfulfilled promise for far too many. Then, there's the challenge of affordability. The cost of healthcare has been on a steady rise, outpacing inflation and wage growth. In many parts of the world, a single illness can push a family into financial ruin. Health, in these cases, becomes a luxury, available to those who can afford it, out of reach for those who can't. Quality is another concern. From misdiagnosis to medication errors, the quality of healthcare can sometimes be a matter of life and death. Yet, we see a wide gap in healthcare standards, both within and among countries. Ensuring consistent, high-quality care is a challenge that we must meet head-on. Equity, too, is a pressing issue. The healthcare disparities among different racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic groups are stark and undeniable. It's a divide that we need to bridge to ensure that everyone, regardless of their background, has access to the same level of care. So how do we navigate this complex terrain? Well, the answers lie in innovation, policy changes, and collective action. We need to leverage technology to make healthcare more accessible, rethink our policies to make it more affordable, and work together to ensure quality and equity. We need to remember that health is not just a personal issue, but a societal one. It's about the well-being of our communities, our nations, our world. In a world where health is a luxury, accessibility becomes a necessity. In an ever-changing world, how do we ensure economic stability? In the vast landscape of global economics, stability is a tightrope walk, a delicate balancing act. The economy isn't a static entity, but a living, breathing organism, evolving and adapting to the world's constant shifts and turns. As we stand in the year 2024, the world economy finds itself at the crossroads of various challenges. On one hand, we grapple with the aftermath of the pandemic that has left deep scars on the global economic fabric. On the other, we face the daunting task of transitioning to a more sustainable model of development, one that respects the planet's ecological limits. Then, there are the technological disruptions, the rise of the digital economy, and the changing nature of work. These phenomena are reshaping the economic landscape in ways we're only beginning to understand. The road to economic stability is fraught with uncertainties. But as the renowned economist John Maynard Keynes once said, the difficulty lies not so much in developing new ideas as in escaping from old ones. To navigate these challenges, we need innovative thinking and bold action. We need to reimagine our economic systems to make them more resilient, more inclusive, and more sustainable. This includes everything from strengthening our financial institutions to investing in education and skills development to creating social safety nets that protect the most vulnerable. Economic stability isn't just about numbers and graphs. It's about people's lives, their hopes and dreams. It's about creating an environment where businesses can thrive, where jobs are created, where innovation is encouraged. It's about ensuring that everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, has a fair shot at prosperity. It's about building a world where economic growth doesn't come at the expense of social equality or environmental sustainability. In the words of financial experts and economists, the quest for economic stability is a complex and multifaceted challenge, but one that we are capable of addressing if we are willing to rethink our approaches and adapt to the changing times. Stability in the economy isn't a destination, but a journey of constant adaptation. Politics, power, and the people, a delicate balance. Turbulence in the political sphere is a universal reality. Global politics in 2024 is a complex tapestry, woven with threads of power struggles, policy disagreements, and growing populism. The challenges are immense and multifaceted. We have nations grappling with the rise of divisive politics, where the common ground seems to be shrinking. On the international stage, we see an escalating tug-of-war for influence and control. The global order that we've known is being rocked by waves of change, some of which are unprecedented. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are solutions on the horizon. Political scientists and analysts suggest a return to the basics: open dialogue, transparency, and accountability. They argue that inclusive politics, where every voice is heard and valued, can help mend the fractures we see today. An emphasis on education, they say, can also play a pivotal role. Informed citizens are the bedrock of a stable political environment. When people understand the implications of their choices, they can make decisions that benefit the collective, rather than just the few. Remember, politics isn't just about the politicians, it's about us, the people. We have a role to play in shaping the political landscape. It's our rights, our lives, and our future at stake. In the Game of Thrones, it's the people who feel the effects of the power struggle. Technology, a tool for progress or a catalyst for chaos? As we stand at the forefront of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, we're faced with this critical question. The current state of technology is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and quantum computing are no longer just buzzwords. They've become integral parts of our everyday lives, invigorating industries and driving innovation at a breakneck pace. However, this rapid evolution of technology is a double-edged sword. On one side, it brings unprecedented opportunities. It has the potential to redefine our work, play, and everything in between. It can solve complex problems, streamline processes, and even save lives. But on the flip side, it presents considerable challenges. The increasing automation of jobs raises concerns about employment and income inequality. The digital divide between those with access to technology and those without is growing wider. Cybersecurity threats loom large as our reliance on digital infrastructure increases. Our experts, futurists, and tech leaders echo these sentiments. They underscore the need for ethical guidelines, robust regulatory frameworks, and inclusive strategies to ensure that the benefits of technology are accessible to all. In the end, technology is only as good or as bad as the intentions behind its use. It's our responsibility to wield this powerful tool with care, foresight, and a commitment to equitable progress. Technology in its essence is a tool, and like all tools, its impact is determined by how we use it. The future is not a destination, but a path we pave with our actions. As we stand at the precipice of 2024, we've embarked on a journey, navigating through the pressing concerns of our time. Climate change, the heated debate that underscores our responsibility towards our planet. Healthcare, a vital concern that underscores our commitment to our own well-being. Economic stability, a balancing act that keeps us striving for prosperity. Political instability, a power struggle that challenges our faith in leadership. And technological disruption, a double-edged sword that is both our greatest tool and challenge. These concerns are not mere hurdles, but opportunities to create a better world. They are the catalysts for change, the sparks that ignite innovation, and the driving forces behind our collective progress. As we navigate through 2024, may we remember that our concerns today are the stepping stones to our solutions tomorrow. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and click the bell notification so you won't miss any of our videos.